We'll let Coach start out with an opening statement, then we'll have questions.
Gosh, it was a hard-fought battle. We just have a tremendous amount of respect for Vanderbilt and what they do, and hey, it was a great win for us. We finished the game. We finished with the win, and that's extremely positive for us, and I'm very happy that we got away with a W.
Holly, I saw you. First thing you said to your assistants after the game was over was finally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you talk about that?
Well, I think you look back on our Kentucky game and Mississippi State game and Texas A&M game. I thought we were solid for 3 quarters, and then we couldn't finish the deal. So it was really important. We talked a lot about this to finish the game, finish the job, and we had an opportunity to fold and we didn't. And those other 3 games, we folded up and we didn't win. So was really proud of our kids and to weather the storm and finish the game.
It's been weighing on you, hasn't it, quite a bit? From what I'm gathering and from what I saw, is that fair? Is that accurate?
Well, I think that I see a team that has really played hard enough to win, and we haven't the last couple of games. So that's tough. But look, we understand what the competition is, and I'm thrilled we won. Thrilled we won, and I'm just glad we put 4 quarters together that are solid and we can build on. But yeah, any coach, if you lose, we've lost 2 overtime games and another game that we were in the game is yeah, pretty much weighs on you a little bit. So glad we got this one done.
Talks about the shots that Nard hit, and Cooper hit a big one, but Nard hit those 2 off the dribble. I mean,
Yeah.
those were, she kind of created those shots. I mean, they weren't, but those are the kind of shots
Right.
you have to hit.
Well, I'll be honest with you, Dan, we didn't run a lot of sets tonight. We ran a lot of 4 out, 1 in, 5 out, and Jamie took advantage of the opportunity to create those shots. And that's her shot. And my credit to Jamie is she's been in the gym shooting extra, and I'm not surprised that she shot the ball the way she did, and she attacked the basket. So she did what she was supposed to do, and that is get yourself in a position to get a good shot for you. And I thought that's what Jamie did. And they were crucial, very timely shots for us because we were struggling a little bit to score, and I don't know if it was back-to-back. It felt like it was back-to-back shots.
Close,
I don't know. But they were huge buckets for us.
Then the Carter steal.
That was huge. I mean, you look at they've got the ball. They can either go cut it to 6, and we cut it. Then we went to 10. So that was huge. It was a huge turnaround for us. So there's a big difference in 6 and 10, and it just gives you a little bit more of a comfort level. So that was a huge steal. Huge.
The threes didn't fall for you, just finding other ways to score, was that one of the big keys?
I'm sorry?
Oh, the threes didn't seem like
Yeah,
that.
we were open, but I'm sure there's a reason why we're open. We're not shooting the 3 ball very well. But, I was hoping 1 would go in. I'm sure everybody that shot it was hoping 1 would go in. But those are what we've got to learn to 1-2 dribble pull up when the shot's not going. When the shot's not falling, our 3 was not falling. So we've got to adjust a little bit on that. So that's, you can always work on something, and that is, we're not a very good 3-point shooting team. I'm not letting out any secrets.
Did you stress rebounding too going
Absolutely.
into this game? Because you seemed really harped on that after the A&M game with some of that offensive boards that they got, but they only get 7 offensive.
That was huge. Dan, it was huge for us. We stressed controlling the boards, all right, denying the high post, because we feel like Vandy does a lot through the high post. I thought it was important to deny the high post and keep them in front of us, and so that kind of got away from us, keeping them in front of us. But our rebounding was solid. And when you give up 20-something offensive rebounds the last game, you pretty much stress it. And our last several practices have primarily been transition defense and boxing out and rebounding.
Much of a difference did it make? They couldn't, those other 3 games you mentioned, the opponent had a score that got hot or really, and Vandy never really could, they couldn't find that kind of like a Courtney Walker or an Epps.
Right.
They couldn't.
Well, I thought I thought Melanie adjusted. I thought they ran that high ball screen and it gave us a little bit of trouble. So I thought they got good looks. They penetrated to the basket and towards the end they didn't fall. But I thought Melanie did a great job of adjusting and got her team really good looks. Sometimes they don't fall. So, and then we made adjustments too, but we kind of stayed the course and we rebounded the basketball. And here's another thing: we didn't turn the ball over, and so there's a big correlation for us of not turning the ball over and giving us opportunities to score and use the clock.
How big do you think this psychologically is this for this group? I mean, because they went down that same alley they'd gone down.
Absolutely.
And not only do you win, but you win, in convincing fashion in the end. I mean.
Well, I think the game got a little closer. It just goes down on Andrea. The game got a little closer than this score indicates. It got to 8, 6, whatever it got to, and it's huge for us because we battle back, and we get up in Kentucky. We get up against Mississippi State. We get up against Texas A&M, and we just the lead. We let it go away, and so this right here was huge for us. It's a great momentum builder for us, and this was a must-win for us. We talked about that to our kids. It was a must-win for us.
Just because of those other, or do you just feel like it's?
I just felt like we needed to win. We needed to win just for several reasons. For SEC standings, just for our confidence as a team, just everything. We needed to win.
Okay, thank you very much.
Y'all good?